Hi Ange, this is your lesson 1, the air, the atmosphere. If you have ever traveled by airplane, you have actually traveled through a portion of the earth. Let me explain. In the earth, all that is water, it's called the hydrosphere because it's water. Hydro, water. Then all that is land, it's called the lithosphere because litho means stone, rock. And then all that is air in earth, it is called the atmosphere. It's like you are flying through an ocean of air. Okay, everything that it's air we call the atmosphere, and the atmosphere extends about 1,000 miles into space. Okay, so for your lesson, I'm gonna start about talking about the troposphere. Okay, the troposphere is the lowest region of the atmosphere, the part closest to the ground. It extends about 10 miles into space. It goes up, and all of the weather occurs in this region. Means like conditions like temperature change, clouds, snow, rain, storm, all of that happens in this little part called the troposphere. And then almost at the end of the troposphere, like above a height of um, 8 to 10 miles, you need special equipment to stay alive if you are there. Because the higher you go, the temperature goes down and it's really cold, like 55 degrees below zero. It's really cold. Then, on top of the troposphere, you have the stratosphere. The stratosphere is the next level that extends from 10 to 30 miles into space. This part contains the ozone layer. It is a layer of air that filters harmful rays produced by the sun. Those rays can make you really sick, so we need the ozone layer. That's why, if you ever hear when we're talking about climate and about the hole in the ozone layer, it's important that we take good care of it because if not, people can get sick because of those rays. Some scientists believe that people overusing sprays, like the sprays you use, for example, um, for killing bugs or sometimes for deodorant, but not so common now because people now they have a special type of spray that doesn't harm the ozone layer. Some believe that those sprays can hurt this layer. Okay, so the stratosphere is very cold and it doesn't have clouds. So remember, stratosphere has the ozone layer and it's very cold. It doesn't have clouds. Then we have the mesosphere. It extends from 30 to 50 miles above the Earth's surface. And then we have the thermosphere. It goes from 50 miles to about 1,000 miles into space. It is made of two layers, the ionosphere and the exosphere. The ionosphere can be used to send radio waves over long distances on Earth, and the thermosphere ends at about 3,000 miles, and the exosphere goes from that 3,000. No, three. Sorry, I'm sorry, I was wrong before. It's 300 miles. Okay, so after the ionosphere that ends at 300 miles, then it continues the exosphere. Okay, the exosphere it goes from 300 miles and it merges with space where no air exists. Okay, so just a quick review. We have first that troposphere, which is where we have weather. Then we have the stratosphere, which is where we have the ozone layer. Then we have the mesosphere, which goes up to 50 miles above the Earth's surface. Then we have the thermosphere, which goes from 50 miles up to 1,000 miles. But the thermosphere divides in the ionosphere, which is where we send radio waves, and then on top of that, the exosphere, which is the part that goes up and then ends up in space. Okay, that would be it, Ange.